will not start. Kyle Anderson gets the nod with Jaren Jackson up front. Minnesota, the number 7 seed in the Western Conference. Same starting 5. They'd like to see D'Angelo Russell get going. He has struggled with his shot in the first 2 games. They are fired up here at Target Center. It opened back in 1990. This is the second oldest building currently in the NBA behind Madison Square Garden. They've been waiting for this moment with this young team hosting a playoff game against a younger team, the Memphis Grizzlies.
But a lot of excitement, a lot of expectations from the Memphis side just based on their regular season. Minnesota playing with a little less pressure, but yet and still won a game, like you said, the experience part of playing in the playoffs.
And, Jim, it was an electrifying atmosphere in the play-in game when the Timberwolves knocked off the Clippers to qualify for the postseason. We're underway. Memphis controls the tip. This series deadlocked at a game apiece. Ja Morant, big numbers in game 2. 23 points, 9 rebounds, 10 assists, controlled tempo. Spain, a jump shot is short. Rebounded by Russell. Minnesota was held to 96 points in game 2. Towns, the drive, the long strides, gets it inside, and a foul. Vanderbilt underneath. He got hacked and will shoot a pair.
But it's the quick push up the court that allowed Karl-Anthony Towns a little bit more room to operate, ultimately getting the pass underneath the Vanderbilt, who's now at the free throw line to shoot 2.
Kyle Anderson called for the foul. Vanderbilt shoots it at 66%. Doesn't play a huge role offensively, but what he brings, energy, fantastic rebounder. He will score on putbacks. 1 out of 2. Rebounded by Jackson. Memphis went 26 and 15 on the road this season. 3rd best in the NBA.
And that says a lot for a young team to be able to be as efficient and win games on the road.
Swing it. Jackson rims out on a 3-ball. Rebounded by Towns. Foul trouble for Karl-Anthony Towns in game 2. He finished with 15 points, 11 boards. Probing. Beverly. Nice up fake for 2. And a 3-0 lead for the Timberwolves.
Pat, creative inside off of 2 feet with a little head fake, able to get that 2 up and in.
Brooks will back it out with 8 to shoot, trying to get on the board. Brooks lines it up. No good. Memphis 0 of 3. All 3 attempts have been 3-pointers.
Yeah, but they've been contested shots as well.
Crossover. Beverly. Another fake. And another bucket. 5-0 lead for Minnesota. Anderson puts it on the floor, drives in. Wraparound pass blocked by Towns. Brooks couldn't get it off cleanly. Russell feeds. Beverly thought about it. Tight defense there. The close in by Bain. 12 to shoot. Loop it. Towns. Help comes over. Jackson. Russell, the jumper. Got a 3. Minnesota perfect from the field. 3 of 3. Timeout. Grizzlies. Target Center. Rocking.
Back in Minnesota, and they're riled up.
Yeah, Chris, when we talked to Chris Finch, the head coach of the Timberwolves, he said it's a young team. So getting them to understand that there is going to be a punchback in the playoffs. And there's a foul call on this end. Another break for the Timberwolves, who have taken full advantage so far, as Brooks with a push.
But the Minnesota Timberwolves, you can talk it and explain it all you want, but until you actually experience and go through it like they're doing right now, that's when it hits home.
Edwards, swing. Russell lines it up. Short on a 3-ball. Rebound, knocked out of bounds, and last touched by Vanderbilt.
Well, the good thing about this team, Ryan, is that you don't have to get them ready to play. Okay, you may have to refocus them and have them kind of bring it down a notch, but being ready to play is never an obstacle for Coach Chris Finch.
Beverly can get under your skin. Takes it away from Bain. Russell, the bounce. Beverly, the finish. A foul is called. Patrick Beverly having a huge impact early.
Well, by covering the Clippers, I got a chance to witness this every night from Patrick Beverley. When he's focused, that energy is geared towards now defensively changing the mantra of the game. That's when he's at his best, and he has an influence on this team overall. The toughness of this team has come a lot from Patrick Beverley.
He has scored 7 of Minnesota's 11 points. Jackson picks up the personal. The Grizzlies are looking for their first points of the night. Ball was tipped. Anderson, drive, kick, ball fake, Bain. Working around the perimeter. The jumper doesn't go for Brooks. The offer continues for the Grizzlies. They're 0 of 5. Beverley. Foul call. Patrick Beverley is right now in a different space than everybody else.
But the energy level is in a different space for the Timberwolves than it is for the Grizzlies. It's almost like the Grizzlies expected to come out of here and just kind of waltz their way through this game early on, where the Timberwolves like, no, you're going to have to match our energy early, and right now that's not the case.
John Morant, the personal foul. Mr. 94 feet, Patrick Beverley, now in his 10th year in the NBA. He just provides an edge to this Timberwolves squad. Young team, as mentioned, 6th youngest in the NBA. Memphis, 2nd youngest, behind just Oklahoma City. But Beverley is one of the veterans. He's 33 years old, and he's played a lot of basketball. Foul called off the rebound action. Beverley has actually scored all 6 of the Timberwolves' points in the paint.
Well, he's benefited from the fact that, one, Memphis has missed shots. He got some turnovers. Now he was able to turn the corner and use his skill set in regards to veteran IQ to get guys in the air, get 2 feet in the paint, and then finish.
Foul called on Vanderbilt. Memphis still looking for its first points. Morant. Bain. Counted for 3. Number 2 in the NBA in shooting the 3-ball this season behind Luke Kennard of the LA Clippers.
And excellent find that time by John Morant.
Beverley. Cuts through. Off the rim. Tip in. Doesn't go.